Hey guys, welcome back to Flat Creek Outdoors. I'm Phil, and today we're going to be working on improving the security here at the farm. I found out about an inexpensive camera that is completely wireless, and now that we have our internet here at the farm, we can hook into that and we can monitor these cameras remotely. And we'll also get alerted if there's any activity on the cameras. And since they're wireless, you can just pull them down and recharge them anytime. It also means it'll be really easy to move them around if we want to end up doing that. So the cameras I have today are from Wyze. They look like this. They're pretty small, and for $49 or $50 really, you get this starter pack, which is one camera and one base station. It shows a little picture of that on there, and the base station is what we're going to hook up in with our internet service, and then once it is in there and synced up, the little cameras, which look like this, should pair up with that base station, and we should be able to see them in our Wyze app pretty much right away. So let's go see how this works. So in the box, you get base station, power supply, Ethernet cable, USB cable, that's for charging, and the camera itself. I've already charged this camera. You'll want to do that well ahead of time. This particular one actually took over an hour to fully charge. So you want to have that all done before you're set up and ready to go. Now that we have all this stuff here, I think all we need to do is plug this into the router, and maybe plug this in. I'm going to follow the directions. All the directions for this are on the app, so I'm going to go download that now, and then we'll get started. Inside our shed here now, I've got our router here, and I've already downloaded the Wyze app, and I've signed into my account. So I think we just follow the prompts on here. It says add new device. We'll try that. We're going to add a camera. Wyze Cam Outdoor. Looks like you need to set up a base station. It says add a base station. Connect your mobile device to your network. Next, plug the base station into a power source and into your network. We're waiting for the indicator light on here to turn blue to acknowledge that it's connected. So well, you can see that light is blue. Sounds light's blue. We hit next. Now it's going to connect. It says it could take up to 2 minutes. We have to give this base station a name. Alright, then we can add our camera. Once you open this up, and that's where you charge it as well, we can flip that little switch, and with that switch flipped, this light turns yellow, it says, and then we can press the button on our phone and begin the setup. Press the sync button on the bottom of the camera that's here.
Pairing is in progress. Please wait.
This light started flashing. We're going to name this camera. Later. Begin mounting. It tells you how to mount your camera. I've actually already put the mount out on the shed, so we'll go take a look at that. You can see the mount's pretty neat. It's got it articulates a couple different directions, and it's got a magnetic base, so when we need to recharge it, we can just come out here, pull it off, and put it wherever we want to put it. Well, next up on the app, it actually took you through several steps of the installation. It showed you exactly how to put up your mount and all of that. It's really straightforward. There's just 2 screws, mount it to whatever surface you want to mount it to, and then with the magnet, you attach your camera. So anyway, it's nice to know that it gives you all the directions, but it's really pretty straightforward. All right, now we're completing the setup. It's telling me that there's a firmware upgrade, so we might do that in a moment. It's telling me that it knows the camera is fully charged, and it knows we're here in front of the camera. Can you see that? Can you see that? Maybe. There's us in front of the camera. So yeah, it works. I think I can actually angle it down a little bit because we're showing a little bit of the sky. So I'm going to go fiddle with that. We'll point it down just a bit, and we'll be good to go. So pretty cool. I don't know if this is just because I'm on the same network or if I can log in and view this at any time, but it is showing me a real-time view of what's on this camera. At any point in time, I can hit record from here. I can also speak and talk to the camera from here, or talk to whoever's by the camera. The camera has a built-in speaker and a built-in microphone, so I can hear whoever might be on the other side of the camera. Well, I wanted to see how it works in real life, so I went ahead and I turned off my Wi-Fi, or I didn't turn it off, I actually changed networks. There's two networks here with that antenna that we set up. If you haven't seen our long-range antenna setup, I'll drop a link in this video's description, because we're able with our Wi-Fi now to project signal 1,000 feet away, and a signal strong enough to stream video way out there across the field. So pretty cool. So anyway, I switched to that network instead of the other network that's in the shed. I'm on a separate network from the camera, so now it's treating me with like normal alerts that I would get when I'm connected to any Wi-Fi network or the cell network out there. But anyway, I got a text alert or a push alert on my phone that the camera sensed motion, and then it's got us out there in front of, you're not going to be able to see that. It's got us, you and me and the camera, out in front of the shed. It's showing a real time of the video, and it's also going to store a video of this movement in the cloud, and pretty cool. Well, it seems like this is going to work pretty good. I think I'm actually going to change where that's mounted. I think I'm going to get another rod or maybe a board or something. Anyway, I want to get it higher, and I want to aim it down a little bit. Just looking at the angle that I got here, I think that'll look a little bit better. I have a second camera. I'm actually going to mount it up near the gate, but I need to get a pole or a post to put in the ground to mount it on. And I also have a security light. It's actually the same light that I have on the shed that is wireless. It's got integrated battery and a solar panel for charging those batteries. I'm going to put that up on the gate as well. So these Wyze cameras seem like a pretty good deal. The starting package for the Wyze outdoor camera is $49.95, and that includes the base station and one camera. Every add-on camera you get is another $39. And then if you want their cloud services, it's $1.25 per camera per month. Pretty cheap. You can also go without their cloud services, and you get a limited number of videos through the app, or maybe it's a limited duration. I forget exactly what it is, but they limit it in some way. I'll put a link in this video's description down to where you can get all the details on these cameras. I don't have any affiliation or sponsorship with them. I bought these cameras with my own money, and I'm trying them out. And if it turns out that they don't do well for us, then I'll do an update video on that in the future. And if, of course, if I'm thoroughly pleased with those, with the cameras, I'll update you guys on that as well. So thanks for following along today. I appreciate you guys. If you got any questions about the setup or anything else that I did out here, let me know that in the comments. I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.